Still having strong, confident erections after 55 without pills, most men think that's impossible until they hear this. See, the biggest myth out there is that aging equals decline, that the moment you cross into your 50s or 60s, your sex life is supposed to slow down or just stop altogether. But that's not the real story, because what changes with age isn't your desire. It's how your body responds, and the way you take care of that response. That makes all the difference. I'm Dr. Julia Silva. I'm a urologist who's worked with thousands of men from all walks of life. Men who thought it was over, who felt frustrated, embarrassed, or even ashamed about what was happening to their bodies. And I'm here to tell you it's not over, not even close. The key is understanding the changes happening inside your body and what you can do about them. That's what this video is all about. I'll walk you through exactly what's happening with your hormones, your blood flow, your mindset, and I'll give you practical tools you can start using today to see and feel real improvements. So here's my promise. Stick with me until the end of this video, and I'll give you one simple, 3-minute, daily habit that could completely change the way you experience intimacy. No hype, just real, natural steps that work. And if this thread has spoken to you, if you feel like something has changed but you're not ready to give up on your passion, go ahead and share in the comments. I read every message and your voice matters. Let's dive in. Segment 1. Why things change and why you're not broken as we age. Our bodies go through shifts that can feel personal, even a little unsettling. One day, things just don't work the way they used to. Erections take longer to happen. They don't last as long. And sometimes, despite feeling the desire, your body just doesn't follow through. This can feel like a betrayal, like your body is working against you. But here's the first thing I want you to understand. This is not a personal failure. This is biology. It's normal. And most importantly, it's fixable. Over time, blood vessels lose their flexibility. That makes it harder for blood to flow freely into the penis, which is essential for a strong erection. At the same time, testosterone levels gradually decline. Not dramatically overnight, but slowly enough that you might just feel a little off without knowing why. Your energy dips, your interest fades, and your confidence takes a hit. Add to that the brain's slower response to arousal signals, and the result is a system that just doesn't fire as quickly as it used to. But let me be clear, slower does not mean broken. What makes this harder is what it does to your mindset. You might start feeling frustrated. Maybe you avoid intimacy out of fear that your body won't respond. You worry about disappointing your partner. Or worse, you start withdrawing, feeling like maybe this part of your life is just over, but it's not over, and you're not alone. This is a chapter, not the end of the story, and like any chapter, it can be rewritten. I've helped thousands of men improve their performance and confidence, not by chasing miracle cures, but by working with their bodies, not against them. With the right changes, you can improve blood flow, balance hormones, and strengthen your sexual response. So take a breath. The frustration, the doubt, they're real, but they're not permanent. You're not broken. You just need a new approach. Now let's take this a step further and look at the real root of the issue. Blood flow. Segment 2. The real root. Why blood flow is the foundation. Let's talk about what really drives male sexual performance. Blood flow. When you think of an erection, you might think hormones or desire come first, and yes, those matter. But the real engine behind a strong, dependable erection is healthy circulation. If blood can't flow into the penis easily, it doesn't matter how much you want it or how attractive your partner is. Your body simply can't respond the way you want it to. Here's where nitric oxide comes in. This natural chemical is produced in your blood vessels, and it plays a critical role in relaxing and opening those vessels up so blood can flow freely where it needs to go. The problem is nitric oxide production declines with age, And certain health conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol make that problem even worse. Smoking, a sedentary lifestyle, and poor diet also take a toll. These habits damage your blood vessels, clog up your arteries, and slow down the flow. Think of your penis like a garden hose. If the hose is kinked, or if there's buildup inside, the water doesn't come out the way it should. Same thing here. If your blood vessels are stiff, inflamed, or blocked, there's just not enough pressure for an erection. But here's the good news. You can reverse a lot of this damage. You can train your blood vessels to be more flexible again. You can stimulate nitric oxide production, and you can boost blood flow naturally. How? That's what we're going to cover in the next segment, because your body still knows how to respond. It just needs your help to get back to its best state. Let's talk about the daily habits that get the blood moving again, without a prescription. Segment 3. Daily habits that restore strength naturally. If there's one thing I tell all my patients, it's this. Your habits shape your health. And when it comes to sexual performance, what you do every day has a bigger impact than any quick fix ever will. Let's start with something simple. Walking. Just 30 minutes of walking a day can improve blood flow throughout your entire body. It lowers blood pressure, reduces stress, and helps your heart pump more efficiently. And when your heart works better, everything downstream, including your erection, benefits. Next, let's talk about strength training. You don't need to become a bodybuilder, but lifting, weights 2 to 3 times per week, can help raise your testosterone levels, improve metabolism, and increase muscle tone in your core and lower body. This also supports stronger pelvic muscles, which are critical for stamina and control. Speaking of pelvic muscles, have you ever tried Kegel exercises? Most men haven't, but they should. Kegels help strengthen the muscles around the base of your penis. That means better control, better firmness, and improved endurance during sex. To do them, just contract the muscles you'd use to stop your urine midstream. Hold for a few seconds, release, and repeat. And here's the truth. These aren't just workouts. They're confidence rituals. When you move your body with purpose, you feel more in control. And that sense of control shows up everywhere, not just in your body, but in your mindset and your relationships. The great part. You don't need a fancy gym or expensive trainer. You just need consistency. A pair of walking shoes, a few dumbbells, or even just your body weight is enough to get started. Try this for just 7 days. Walk, lift something a few times a week, and practice those Kegels every day. Then comment below and let me know what changed for you. Maybe it's your energy. Maybe you sleep better. Maybe you feel more alive again. Whatever it is, I want to hear about it. Because once the blood starts flowing, everything starts changing. Segment 4. Eat to perform. Foods that fuel desire and hormones. Now that we've talked about movement, let's look at the other side of the coin, what you put into your body. Because food isn't just fuel, it's chemistry. And when it comes to desire, performance, and staying power, what you eat matters more than you think. Let's start with foods that support nitric oxide production, the same chemical that opens up your blood vessels and gets blood flowing where it needs to go. Leafy, greens like spinach and arugula, beets and even watermelon are rich in compounds that help your body make more nitric oxide. These foods help relax and expand your arteries, improving circulation naturally. Next, let's talk about hormones. Testosterone, your key male hormone, relies on healthy fats and essential nutrients to stay balanced. Avocados, salmon, walnuts, and almonds are great sources of omega-3s and monounsaturated fats that support hormone production and help regulate inflammation in the body. And let's not forget antioxidants. Berries, especially blueberries and strawberries, help fight oxidative stress, which can damage blood vessels and lower performance. Dark chocolate, in moderation, has flavonoids that improve circulation and support overall cardiovascular health. Plus, it doesn't hurt that it feels a little indulgent, right? Now here's the catch. If you're adding the right foods but still eating fried foods, processed snacks, and loading up on sugar or alcohol, it's like taking one step forward and two steps back. These choices clog arteries, reduce nitric oxide, and throw your hormones out of balance. But when you eat clean, your body doesn't just function better, it feels better. You feel sharper, more energized, more confident. And here's something a lot of men don't realize. When your energy shifts, women notice. Your vitality speaks before you even say a word. So start with small changes. Add more greens to your plate. Choose healthy fats over fried ones. Swap dessert for berries or a square of dark chocolate. You don't have to eat perfectly. Just eat with purpose, because what you feed your body feeds your confidence, and it shows inside and out. Segment 5, Mind and Mood. The psychological side of male confidence. We've talked about the body. Now let's talk about the mind, because that's where performance really begins. What many men don't realize is that stress is one of the biggest silent killers of sexual performance. When you're under stress, your body produces more cortisol. And when cortisol goes up, testosterone goes down. It's a hormonal trade-off that quietly chips away at your desire, your energy, and your ability to stay present. And it doesn't stop there. Stress tightens the body. It distracts the mind. It makes it harder to relax and be in the moment with your partner. And if you've ever found yourself caught in your own head during intimacy, worried about whether you'll perform well or wondering if your partner is satisfied, you're not alone. But that mental tension creates a physical one. And the body can't perform when the mind is working against it. That's why emotional safety matters. Intimacy isn't just about physical stimulation. It's about connection, presence, and trust. And the best way to restore that connection is to slow down and give your nervous system a break. How? Start with sleep. Deep, uninterrupted sleep is when your body naturally produces testosterone. If you're not sleeping well, your hormones are off and your energy dips. Just going to bed 30 minutes earlier and turning off your devices an hour before sleep can make a real difference. Next, try breathing exercises. It may sound simple, but focused breathing helps lower cortisol, center your mind, and reconnect you with your body. Try this tonight. Sit quietly, breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, then exhale slowly for 6. Do that for 3 minutes before bed. Performance doesn't start in the bedroom, it starts in the mind. If your mind is calm, confident and grounded, your body will follow. So here's my challenge to you. Tonight, instead of scrolling through your phone, give yourself 3 minutes of stillness. Just breathe, just be. Then come back and tell me how it felt. Drop a comment. I'm listening. Here's what I want you to walk away with today. You are not past your prime. You're simply being invited to thrive differently. Your body isn't giving up on you. It's just asking for a little more attention, a little more care, and a different kind of effort. Think about what we've covered. Moving your body every day, feeding it the nutrients it truly needs, calming your mind, and letting your body rest and repair. These aren't extreme changes. These are choices that, when done consistently, build momentum, confidence, power. Because this isn't just about performance, it's about connection to yourself, to your energy, and to the person you share your life with. You're not just fixing a function, you're rediscovering what it means to feel alive, wanted, and in control. You don't have to do it all today. Just start, one habit at a time. If something in this video helped you, or if you're ready to take that first step, comment with a word that resonates with you, like energy, health, old, man, woman, or confidence. Let me know what part spoke to you the most. If you have a question or want to share something personal, just drop it below. I read every comment and I'm here for you. And don't go far, because in the next video, I'll walk you through my personal 3-minute daily routine that can help jumpstart your energy and performance. It's simple, it works, and it might just change everything. You're still in the game. Let's keep moving forward, together.